Welcome to day 26. Today we're going to learn how to go from crow to chaturanga. So come to a seated position. Inhale, reach the hands up overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart center. We'll take a moment to ground ourselves before our practice ahead, setting intentions that we feel that we need within our practice and our daily lives. Perhaps it's to switch our minds off completely from the external world and just be here for ourselves today. So moving with awareness and presence, honoring the body and the mind, and to cultivate calm, balance, and self-compassion. Taking full breaths in through the nose and full exhales out the nose. And one more breath here. On the next breath in, taking the arms up overhead again. Bring the palms to touch. Exhale, hands to your heart center. May our minds and our bodies be healthy, may our thoughts be filled with love, and may our practice be free from obstacles. We're going to come to an all fours position. We're going to start with warming up our wrists. So just moving back and forth, rocking back and forth. So leaning as far forward as you can. We'll do about 10 of these. Then taking the hands to face outwards, so the fingers are pointing outwards, and we're just going to rock side to side. Again, leaning as far to the side as we can, and then allowing the fingers to face inwards now towards the knees. Rock back and forth as well. Feel a really good stretch in the wrists. And then hold for 10 seconds. We're going to take the hands back round to the center again, and we're going to lift up the palms, keeping the fingertips glued to the mat, stretching out the hands. So the thumbs will be lifting. And then we're going to hold for 10 seconds. And then just shake out the wrists, moving the wrists in one direction, then another. Coming back to all fours position. Do a few rounds of cat-cow. So on your in-breath, you're arching the back, looking up. And as you exhale, you're rounding through the upper back, chin to chest. And back to neutral spine. We're going to do scapular push-ups, focusing on protraction and retraction. So protraction will be moving the shoulder blades away from each other, and retraction will be bringing them towards each other. So on all fours, moving the shoulders only. So you can see I'm rounding through my upper back only, and then dropping the chest as well. And then from there, taking the hands out in front, we're going to push the hips up and back, coming into your downward facing dog, just pedaling out the legs. Finding stillness in your downward dog. Full breaths in and full breaths out. Inhale, reaching the right leg up and behind us. We're going to bring the knee towards the forehead and extend it back. Bring it forward. As we come forward, we're pausing for just a moment. Keep doing that. Try to bring it to the forehead or the nose. And then we're just going to hold and extend back. Taking that leg down. Pedal out the legs again if that feels good for you. Taking it to the other side, so left leg lifts and extends. On the next inhale, bring the knee to your forehead or nose and then extend. Forehead, and then remembering to pause for a moment, moving nice, slow and controlled. And release, coming back to your downward facing dog. Lift and extend through your right leg, bringing your right foot in between the hands, lower the left knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up, coming to your low lunge. Staying here for 5 breaths, really focusing on the breath. Taking both hands down on either side, and then we're just going to sit back into our child's pose. And coming back forward, this time left foot reaches forward. Inhale, reaching the arms up overhead. Tucking the pelvis and push the hips forward. Nice deep breaths in and exhale. Taking both legs back, sitting back into your child's pose again. And then coming to a seated position. Bending through the knees. We're going to come into our boat, so you can lift the knees if that feels good for you. You can stay here or you can extend the legs fully. Hold for 5 breaths. Keep the chest lifted, the legs nice and strong, engaging the core. And then we're going to lower down to low boat. Stay here for 5 breaths. And lower all the way down, bringing the knees towards the chest, rocking back and forth. And once you've got enough momentum, you're going to lean forward, step back into your plank, lower down, Chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin. Inhale through to your cobra, upward dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Then coming to the front of the mat, we're going to come into our Malasana, so you can hop into your Malasana or just step to the front of the mat. Using your elbows to open up the knees, keep the chest lifted and dropping the hips back and down. Then from here, we're going to lift the hips up, bringing the feet towards each other. We're going to start playing around with our crow. So bringing the hands underneath the shoulders, lifting the hips and putting the knees in towards the chest. You can come into your crow or just see if you can come into your crow by playing around, holding it, and then dropping down into your Malasana. lifting the hips back up, coming back into your crow. So if you're still learning how to do crow, you can lift one foot and then the other rather than coming into your full crow. Placing the feet back down, coming into your malasana. And again, coming into towards your crow. So you don't need to know, as I said, how to do crow. So you can still do this practice even if you don't have full crow in your practice just yet. Dropping back down into your malasana. You can come into a malasana twist. Lifting the hips up, bringing the feet in towards each other. Now going to do small hops off from crow. So coming into your crow, and then just jump back a little bit. Come back towards your crow. If you need to take a moment to reset, stretch your wrists again or anything, then that's absolutely fine. So coming back into your crow, and jump back a little bit. So it's just a small little hop back. Lifting the hips up, coming back to your crow, and a small little jump back. And then coming to stand. If you need to stretch your wrists again or anything like that, just take your time here. This is your practice. Pause and play around as much as you like, trying to do those jump backs, those little jump backs, or practicing your crow. Just see what feels good for you. And if you're ready, we're going to come back into our crow. We're going to extend one leg back this time and push back to your downward dog. Come back to the center and come back to your crow. And then we're going to push the opposite leg back and back to your downward dog. Again, this is your guys' practice, so take as much time as you need. It is a lot of work on the wrists and it is a lot of work in general, so you might be feeling really tired, and that's absolutely fine. We'll do that again. So back to your downward dog, come forward, and when you're ready, come back into your crow and hop back with one leg only. Push the hips back, downward dog, and then coming into child's pose. Resting the forehead into the mat, the arms on either side, allow the shoulders just to relax down. And when you're ready, lifting ourselves up, giving our wrists a nice little shake. And stretch out by pushing the fingertips backwards and then down. Coming to your downward facing dog. Making our way back to the top of the mat. Practicing our crow again. This time we're going to shoot back with both feet. So just try. Lower down to your Chaturanga. Inhale through to your Cobra, Upward Dog. Exhale, Downward Dog. Remembering if you're not there yet, that's absolutely fine. That's why we're here practicing doing this, so that we can get there if that's what we want. So coming back towards the front of the mat, and we're going to do it again. So bringing your knees into the arm, hips up high, feet up high, and shoot back to your Chaturanga and Upward Facing Dog. Exhale, hips back, Downward Facing Dog. Try one more time, but feel free again to pause this and play around as much as you need. We're going to do it again. So coming back to the front of the mat, shaking out the wrists if need be, bringing your knees towards the armpits, leaning forward and shoot back. Inhale through to your upward facing dog and exhale, downward facing dog. And lowering down to our knees, pushing the hips back, coming to your child's pose, allowing the shoulders to relax fully, the arms on either side of the body. You've been working really hard, so just enjoy. We're going to make our way to our downward dog. So what we're going to be focusing on is Chaturanga holds. So wave your body forward, coming into high plank. We're going to lower down, so you can lower down to your knees or come into full Chaturanga and just hold. We're holding it for 10 seconds. Inhale through to your upward dog. Exhale, push the hips back, downward facing dog. We're going to keep doing that for 2 more times. One more breath in your downward dog. Rolling forward to your high plank. Lower down to your Chaturanga either through your knees or not. Hold. Keep holding. Inhale through to your upward dog. And exhale, push the hips back, downward dog. And we've got one more like that. So we're going to roll forward. Lower down, keeping the hips down. Inhale through to your upward dog. And this time just sit the hips back, coming into your child's pose. Again, you can have your arms on either side. If that feels nice for you, we've been working a lot on our arms today, so it might feel really rewarding just to relax here. Coming forward onto your forearms, keeping your elbows underneath your shoulders and your arms parallel to each other. Stepping the feet back to your forearm plank. We're going to be here for 30 seconds. Try to make sure that you've got one long line. Try not to have your hips up too high. Bring the feet closer towards each other. Pushing through the forearms rather than just dumping into the shoulders. Just a few more breaths here. Engaging the core, the glutes, and release. Again, coming to your child's pose and just allowing the arms to flop on either side of the body, the shoulders to relax. Lifting ourselves up, coming towards a seated position, bending the knees, reaching the arms out. We're going to lower all the way down. We've got one more, which is going to be a hollow body hold. So reaching the arms up overhead, the legs are extended out in front. And then from here, we're going to lift the head, the shoulders, and the legs up. Keep holding. Keep holding. Should be here for about 20 seconds. Gauge the core, the thighs, the glutes, making sure the lower back is glued to the mat. Keep breathing as well. And lower down. Bring the knees to your chest. We're all done here now. Rock side to side. And then extend the legs up, coming into happy baby. Keeping the lower back glued to the mat and just rock side to side or be still. Just see what feels good for you. And then we're going to come into our supine twist. So right knee comes into the chest, left leg extends, left hand to the right knee, and then we're going to guide the right knee over to the left, keeping the shoulders in contact with the floor, and just breathe. Come back through the center and we'll take it to the other side, left knee into the chest, And then we're going to guide the left knee over to the right hand side with the right hand, keeping the shoulders in contact with the floor. You can apply slight pressure on top of the left knee if that feels good for you. Make sure that we're breathing here. And then coming to your final resting pose, Shavasana. Getting as comfortable and cozy as you need. Maybe untying the hair. Placing something on top of the eyes. Just extending the legs out and allowing the arms to rest gently on either side with the palms facing up. Letting go of your Ujjayi breathing and just come back to the natural rhythm of your breath. Bringing your attention to your body. Feel the weights of your heels, your calves, your thighs, and your hips sinking into the floor. Relax your abdomen, soften your chest, and let your shoulders melt down. Unclench your jaw, relax your tongue, allow the forehead to soften. Let the muscles around your eyes become soft. Notice your breath flowing in and flowing out. There's nowhere for you to be, and there's nothing for you to do. So simply allow yourself to be here and enjoy a relaxing experience. With each exhale, imagine your body becoming a little more heavier, a little bit more relaxed. And just doing one final full body scan, noticing if there's any tension in the body. And just take your breath to that area. And as you exhale, notice the tension melting away. Your whole body is fully relaxed. So just enjoy your time here. Notice if you've created spaciousness within and just really relax into that. You can stay in Shavasana as long as you need, or you can finish your practice with me now. Thank you for flowing with me. I hope you have a beautiful day.